You work 40 or even 60 hours every single week. Your paycheck hits your account on Friday morning. But by Monday evening, you are already wondering where all that money went. You are not buying mansions or flying on private jets, yet your savings account looks exactly the same as it did 3 years ago. The truth is that your financial ship is not sinking because of one giant hole. It is sinking because of 1,000 tiny needle pricks that you call normal living. These are the silent wealth leaks that are quietly draining your future every single day. Most people think building wealth is about earning a massive six-figure salary. But the reality is that wealth is not about what you make. It is about what you keep after everyone else has taken their cut. In this discussion, we are going to perform a radical audit of your spending habits. We are going to identify 9 specific traps that are designed to keep you broke. If you can plug these holes, you can buy back years of your life. Let us start with the first and most common leak in the modern world. Number 1 is the vampire subscription model. Companies no longer want you to own things one time. They want to rent your life back to you for $9.99 a month. It sounds like a small amount that you will never notice, but 42% of consumers admit they are still paying for services they do not use. These are the meditation apps you opened once or the streaming sites you forgot to cancel. Individually, they are small needle pricks. Collectively, they are a massive hemorrhage of your hard-earned cash. Take that same $40 a month and put it into a low-cost index fund. In 30 years, that small habit could grow into over $80,000. You are trading $80,000 of future freedom for a subscription you do not even watch. Stop letting these corporations put your wealth on autopilot. The second leak is the illusion of the new technology treadmill. Every 12 months, a shiny new smartphone drops with a slightly better camera. The marketing makes your current phone feel like a relic from a museum. But ask yourself a serious question. When was the last time your current phone actually stopped working? People are financing $1,000 phones over 36 months like they are luxury cars. You are paying a premium price for a marginal improvement you will stop noticing in a week. The wealthiest people I know use their electronics until they literally fall apart. They understand that a phone is a tool, not a status symbol. If you skip just 2 upgrade cycles, you save thousands of dollars in interest and fees. That is money that could be building your emergency fund instead of enriching tech giants. Number 3 is the extended warranty and protection plan trap. The salesperson at the counter becomes your best friend when they offer you peace of mind. They tell you that for just a few extra dollars, you are protected from any accident. What they do not tell you is that these plans are pure profit for the retailer. Research shows that only 12% of the money spent on warranties is ever paid out in claims. The rest of that money goes straight to the corporate bottom line. Most of these plans are loaded with fine print that makes it nearly impossible to get a repair. If you have a solid emergency fund, you are your own insurance company. You do not need to pay a third party to protect a $200 pair of headphones. Stop buying into the fear that everything you own is about to break. Keep that money in your own pocket and let it earn interest for you. The fourth major leak is status signaling through luxury labels. There is a massive difference between looking rich and actually being wealthy. Broke people use designer logos to signal a status they have not yet earned. Truly wealthy people often practice what is known as stealth wealth. They wear high-quality clothes without the massive, flashy branding. When you buy a $500 shirt with a logo, you are paying for the marketing, not the cotton. You are paying to be a walking billboard for a brand that does not care about your bank account. Every time you buy a label to impress strangers, you are sabotaging your future self. Status is a game that you can never truly win. because the goalposts always move. Build your net worth in silence and let your bank balance be your only status symbol. Number 5 is the financial black hole parked in your driveway. Nothing evaporates wealth faster than the smell of a brand new car. The moment you drive that vehicle off the lot, it loses 20% of its value. You are literally burning thousands of dollars in the time it takes to drive home. In the first 5 years of ownership, most new cars lose 60% of their total worth. The average car payment in America has now climbed to over $700 a month. That is a staggering amount of money to spend on a depreciating asset. Wealthy people understand the power of buying used and letting someone else take the hit. They buy cars that are 3 to 5 years old and drive them for a decade. If you took that $700 car payment and invested it for 5 years instead, you would have over $50,000 in a brokerage account. A car is a tool to get from point A to point B, not a trophy for your neighbors to see. The 6th leak is what I call convenience splurges, or the lazy tax. Food delivery apps have made it too easy to spend $30 on a $10 burrito. By the time you add the delivery fee, the service fee, and the tip, the price has tripled. You are paying a massive premium for the privilege of staying on your couch. The average person using these apps spends hundreds of dollars extra every single month. This is the ultimate convenience trap that drains your checking account one meal at a time. Meal prepping for just 3 days a week could save you over $2,000 a year. That is a free vacation or a significant contribution to your retirement fund. Stop trading your long-term freedom for a short-term dopamine hit from a delivery driver. Number 7 is the impulse prime buying habit. Online shopping has removed all friction from the act of spending money. With one click, a random $20 gadget is on its way to your house. It feels harmless because it is only $20. But repeat that habit twice a week, and you have spent over $2,000 a year on junk. Most of these items end up in a drawer or a garage sale within 6 months. You are cluttering your living space while simultaneously emptying your wallet. Try the 48-hour rule before you hit that Buy Now button. If you still want the item after 2 days, then you can consider the purchase. Usually, the impulse fades, and you realize you never needed the item in the first place. Keep your home simple and your bank account heavy. The 8th and most dangerous leak is the high-interest debt monster. Credit card interest rates have now spiked to an average of over 21%. This is a financial death sentence for your wealth-building potential. If you carry a $5,000 balance and only make minimum payments, it will take you over 30 years to pay off that debt. You will end up paying more in interest than the original items were ever worth. The banks are not your friends, and they are engineered to keep you in debt forever. You need to attack this debt with the intensity of a life or death situation. Cut up the cards and stop the bleeding immediately. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar stolen from your future retirement. Finally, number 9 is investing in things you do not understand. The fear of missing out has driven millions of people into complex financial traps. Whether it is a new cryptocurrency or a trendy penny stock, if you cannot explain it, do not buy it. People are gambling their life savings on social media hype and colorful charts. Real wealth is built through boring, consistent, and proven methods. It is built through low-cost index funds and long-term real estate holdings. Shortcuts to wealth almost always lead to a dead end. If it sounds too good to be true, it is probably a scheme to take your money. Stop looking for the magic pill and start building a foundation on solid ground. Now that we have identified these 9 leaks, it is time for the resolution. You must perform a total financial audit of your life this weekend. Print out your last 3 bank statements and highlight every single leak we discussed. Be brutally honest with yourself about where your money is actually going. Once you see the numbers on paper, you cannot ignore the truth any longer. Start by plugging the smallest leaks first to build your momentum. Cancel the unused subscriptions and stop the delivery orders today. Take that extra cash and throw it at your high-interest debt with everything you have. As you plug each hole, the pressure on your finances will begin to lift. You will start to see your savings grow for the first time in years. Wealth is not a mystery or a matter of luck. It is the result of 1,000 small, disciplined choices. It is the result of refusing to be a victim of modern marketing and convenience. You have the power to take control of your financial destiny right now. The question is whether you are willing to make the temporary sacrifices for permanent freedom. Which of these 9 leaks is the biggest problem in your life today? Leave a comment below and tell me which one you are going to fix first. Your journey to true wealth starts the moment you stop the bleeding. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next session.